Hey, what's up guys? I'm Joseph Ryan Bati, your tech warrior from Limang Siglo. Today we're going to talk about lens. The lens is like our eyes, where all visual information comes in. Some cameras does have interchangeable lens and some cameras doesn't have. There are two things to remember when it comes to lens, especially if you're planning to buy a new lens and you are a beginner. The first one is the focal length, and then the second one is the aperture. Focal length is the distance of the subject to your lens, and it is measured by millimeter. So that is why you see like for example, a 50 mm on your lens. The shorter the focal length, the wider the field of view it is. And the larger number it is in the focal length, the smaller the field of view is. So for example, a 15mm focal length, the ideal for this are the landscape and architecture because it is so wide. And then for the likes of 200 to 500mm, those are typically used on sports and on wildlife, wherein you will be needing to be as far as possible onto your subject. And then the next one is the aperture. Aperture is the opening of your lens. The more opening it is, the more light that will come in your sensor. For example, it's a 2.8, a 1.8, 1.4. You have a very bigger opening into your lens that gives off a lot of light and is typically used for portraits because it gives off this shallow depth of field. To some, it is the blur background or the bokeh. And then on an aperture like f11, f22, this is typically used for landscape, wherein everything in the frame is focused. And that's it for a quick overview on lens. This is Joseph Ryan Bati, your tech warrior from Limang Siglo, saying, study, 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 and learn from your mistakes. Maximize what you have. See you in the next episode.